You gotta come check this wall out. It's literally held up by styrofoam. Insane.
If you're new, Craig and I have been renovating this Class C that we bought off Facebook Marketplace for $5,500, and when we're done, we're moving in. So we're not done yet, though.
No, this is only, what, week 2? Week 1? Week 1 of renovation?
Yeah.
Week 1 of renovation. It feels a lot longer. This wall, though, has no anything. There's no joist in this wall right here. The window was literally just cut into the side, framed with wood around the window, but no joist going from top to bottom. All it's been held up with is styrofoam, it would appear. So today we got to fix that. We got to get some more luan, wood, whatever, interior wood put back on this. But before we can do that, we're going to run some joists from this frame up here to the bottom along this window, replace this wood, and hopefully make it a little bit more structurally sound.
So we're still in phase 2 of our renovations. So phase 1 was demolition. Phase 2 is repairs. We got the floors done in the last video.
Well, we got the subfloors done.
Yeah, sorry, we got the subfloors done. We're not gonna fall through our RV anymore.
No.
Craig kept telling me, he was like, if you fall through the floor, because I kept stepping in the wrong spots, I'm done. I'm not doing this RV renovation.
No, I'm not. There'd be way too much work to repair a whole hole all the way from here to Timbuktu. No.
Luckily, I did not fall through the floors, and now it's really, really solid. I am so proud of us, but we've got a lot more work to do. So today, walls. Windows and walls. Windows and walls. I think Craig's allergic to this RV or something because he keeps sneezing on me.
I can't quit sneezing. I don't know why. I'm not allergic to anything that I know of. Like, I don't have allergies or anything, but holy, it's literally every time I come into this RV, though. Maybe it's possessed. Maybe we bought a haunted RV. And yeah. I'm allergic to ghosts, I guess, is where I'm going with this.
Step 1, we're going to take the styrofoam out so that we can measure how long our support beam needs to be.
We can see one of our main structural points that we're going to use up here. However, this wall runs lower than the floor, so we'll have to figure that out. We're going to have to take out the styrofoam and see if we can get down there to that, if there's enough room, because we're going to have to have enough room to at least get a screw in. So
that's true.
Right now, take styrofoam out, measure what we have, and then get a joist cut and put in.
Ideally, we want to get this styrofoam out in as large pieces as possible, because I did read that a lot of RVs do use the styrofoam for some structural integrity. It does help with that. We don't want it to be the only structural integrity here, which is why we're fixing that. But we're going to try to keep it as whole as possible. Don't look at the walls. Well, that's not nice, but...
This is our, this is the wood attached to the back of the fiberglass. Realistically, we could scrape out everything that we remove, all the styrofoam we remove, and add a piece of wood to it again, but I don't even know if it's worth it. We have rigid fiberglass exterior, so it has some rigidness to it, but I don't know. It's an old RV.
Alright, what are we working with? Oh, we got a wooden beam down here.
We do got a joist here that we'll be able to attach our new stud to. That's what they're called, studs. Holy smokes. You got joists in the floor, raptors in the roof, and then you got dang studs in the walls.
It has been too long since Craig's been working.
Well, they're all the same thing. All the same thing with a different name. But
I got a stud.
We're just going to do this.
In case it wasn't clear, we know that our walls were rotten. We're choosing not to do anything about it because they're the exterior walls, and it's one of those things. Sometimes you got to know when to stop with these old RVs or old anything. You just got to know when to stop.
So the interior wood or the wood attached to the exterior wall is gone. Everything else seems fine that we can't replace. We're going to replace anything other than the wood that's attached to the exterior wall. And
because replacing this wood to do it correctly would require us to remove the exterior. Once we start removing the exterior, it's going to be a big mess. We're never going to get done.
It's either remove the exterior or take all the interior panels down and stuff, and it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
Again, it was a
$5,500 RV.
So we're keeping it cheap, guys. But we're gonna replace again. We're gonna run us some stuff in the walls to create some more structure.
And I mean, really, what was this little thin piece of luan really doing anyways? Probably not much, so it's fine.
Well, actually, probably more than anything.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so now we got to now that we got all that out, so we got to remove this guy. It's got a couple staples in it. We're gonna remove him, replace him with a new piece, connect this guy back. So he's gonna go here. We have this corner piece that looks just like this to go in this corner. That's gonna help it a little bit.
There we go.
I only broke a little bit of it. Don't matter too much.
Craig earned himself a new tape measure yesterday.
Y'all probably wondering why it's all Milwaukee stuff. I don't know. I just keep buying Milwaukee stuff, and I don't even think they're probably the best brand to go with for most people, even us. I do think Milwaukee is probably really good. However, they're expensive. And but I had Milwaukee batteries, so that's why all my tools are Milwaukee.
Craig bougie. He tries to act like I'm bougie, and he's like, "No, it's gotta be Milwaukee. It's gotta be Milwaukee."
Go over there. No, hey, you need a good set of tools, guys. Don't let her do that. We're gonna go something like that. 30 and a half. 30 and a half. All right, guys, look at this. It has like 17-foot reach or something. Ooh, we're at 8.
Oh,
We got to 9.
what happened to
Wait.
17 feet reach?
I think this one's actually only 12. We didn't go with 17. That is, it's about 10 right there. So we got about 10-foot reach, guys. Anyways, back to business.
30 and a half. Measure twice, cut once.
Forgot to set the depth.
I'll hold this down.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, stick that in.
All right, we've replaced our rotten window frame piece. Only one piece was really totally rotten, the end of it. I don't know. Craig said that this thing might have had termites at one point. I wonder, you think this got ate up by termites?
Maybe. I'm sure they were going up there to eat some of it.
Anyways, we've got that replaced. Now the stud's going in. All right, go ahead, get on in the wall.
You gotta get out of here. All right, we're looking at about... Oh, stupid thing. Looking at about a 76 and a quarter, I think.
See?
There we go, that's gonna be good.
We're gonna use these corner brackets to attach the stud to the top plate up there and then the bottom joist at the bottom, since we obviously can't like screw it into the fiberglass siding.
Yep. I'm thinking put a little glue on the back of this guy, scrape it down and put some glue there. Anyways, let's get this added. Get out of here.
I'm allergic.
There we go.
Give it a good old shake.
It's not gonna be good.
It's better than it was.
Well, it just can't come in as easy now. It still can go out.
Next steps, put the foam back, and then we move on to luan. Right?
And I will say, because it does, like, looking at it, it's like, well, y'all didn't do anything. Once we get the whole wall put back together, there is a frame that pinches this window
Oh yes.
to the exterior and the interior, so that will create stability so it can't push out like it can now. And with this being in there, it won't be able to pull in as easy either. So it should be a lot better.
Ta-da! The walls here are back together. The insulation's back in, and now we just have to attach the luans to the front of this wall here, and then over in this corner where we also pulled off some of the old rotten luan. Making progress.
First, we gotta take out all these stinking staples. Hate staples. I put so many.
So this is how we've been doing our measurements. I draw a little picture, and then Craig measures, and I write down what it is.
It is going to be 43 3/4.
Because we have all these funny shaped things, there are probably a lot of different ways to cut out funny shaped things. I know people use cardboard. What else do they use? You can use, paper and make make a template, and then you can lay it on your wood and cut it out. I feel like that would be better, but we don't really have any cardboard or big paper to use, so we're gonna try it this way. Hope for the best. He would like to be a part of this. Whatever this is, he wants to be a part of it.
Right,
He's curious about the little hole back there.
Yeah, he keeps thinking he can maybe go out of it. Okay.
Now, 8 3/8. All right, let's see. See if this fits. Oh, I forgot.
We're gonna cut the wire.
Yeah.
I got an idea. I'm going to...
You gonna cut the wire?
No. I'm gonna drill a hole about where it goes and then cut a slit in that, and we can just pry it and then wrap it around, and then it'll sit in the hole.
This is all gonna be underneath our desk area, so you won't see it too much. Plus, we're planning to re-wallpaper the walls, so that's why you also see us leaving all of this other wood. We chose to leave any wood that we felt like it was still solid enough that we could sand and then re-wallpaper. Like clearly there's been some water damage back here, but the wood's still solid, so we can just sand that, re-wallpaper. That's why we didn't take out all the luan.
Ah, they're red.
Okay, let's
Nice.
see here.
Look at that.
Wait.
Look at my idea working.
Like, you see how this can slide in?
Mm-hmm.
And that back corner can't? Why?
No. I can fix it though. So I just...
Hey guys. Hey there. You just came to say hi? Okay. Let's see if it works this time.
How's that? It's looking pretty good over here. Wait.
This is just a little bit too long.
Alright, so we got it in place. I don't think we'd be doing this job if we didn't have this multi-tool. It's been making, like, just shaving down little tiny pieces so it'll actually fit right. I don't know, it's been a lifesaver being able to do that with it. So go ahead and get one. If you're going to do a job like this, you're going to need a multi-tool. But we got this piece in. All we got to do is actually like adhere it to the wall, and yeah, it looks good. We got to
cut out our hole.
cut out our hole, which we'll just trace from the back and then come in and then just cut it out. So it should be pretty simple. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
This was the easy one though.
This was the easy one.
I'm not really looking forward to the back wall one because the back wall is angled. It's got an angle out and then an angle in, and I never did like geometry really, so yeah.
For our gaps and everything, we'll put some trim back over it so you won't see it.
And then we're going to take these tiny little screws here and tack them into the wood and the metal to hold it in place while the glue dries, and then we're going to take them out so we can just fill in the holes and everything can be nice and smooth. So it really will only be held up by the glue, but I think that's fine according to some forums that I read. All right, let's see how good our geometry worked today. Slide that way, huh? I think it needs to tuck under the thing down there. Dumb piece of trim. We might have just taken it off.
Probably.
Fine tune adjustments. Look at that. It's like perfect.
Except for right here.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Maybe geometry is our thing after all, huh?
No. I didn't think we used geometry to
Yes,
do
huh?
it.
Yes, huh? Look at my drawing. It's got like a triangle in it, like the Pythagorean theorem that they said people say never going to use, and look, I still don't think I really used it. We're down to our final piece of luan. This one right here. Should be a pretty easy one, actually. So,
Yeah, I think so. I think we will just actually cut it straight across
and then
just cut it out.
with the multi-tool. Yep.
Yeah.
I just gotta get my little drawings going on. I mean, check this out. Look how precise this is. I mean, look how precise it came out. I mean, it did great. We did good.
Well, that's still to be determined. We'll see the finished product, guys. Don't let her get your hopes up.
I'm being positive, okay? Yeah, final piece of wall, and then we'll be done repairing walls. Except for the fact that I just remember we might have some more walls above the bed to repair.
I want to know how many of you guys watching this thinks this is going to break down within the first 2 hours of driving after we do all this work. I think it could happen.
It could. Don't get me wrong, but it's already driven like 8 hours.
But the last couple hours on the way here, it started not wanting to start. Didn't want to start at the gas station. So
we don't need to talk about that. Let's get this wall fixed, okay? That's what we're focused on right now.
All right, that's going to be a solid, what am I at? 24 3/8.
24 3/8.
24 3/8.
We're out.
Oh no.
Oh wait, there's some more.
About to find out, I guess. Napkin, I'll touch you.
Don't touch me. Here's a napkin. And there we have it. We have repaired, well, first we have a more structurally integritous wall.
Is that a word?
I don't think so, but I was
Sound
gonna
like
roll with
me. Making up words.
This wall over here has more structural integrity
Than the rest of the RV.
than probably the rest of the RV, and we have new and improved walls in this back corner where we did have wood rot. So, wow.
We're getting there.
We're
I
getting
feel like
there.
we finally have made some progress.
We can walk all over our floors. Most of the wood rot is repaired. I'm excited to sand
Most
down.
of the wood rot. I don't know about in this room. Most of the wood rot in this room.
Most of the wood rot that we're going to repair is repaired. How about that one?
Yeah.
Is that more accurate?
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next phase, which is going to be sanding everything down so I can start to, like, I don't know, feel like it's more of a blank canvas as opposed to, like, a haunted house where the wallpaper is peeling off the walls. But,
Yep. Maybe we just turn this into a haunted house, a traveling haunted house. Did you go through it?
That's going to wrap up today's video. We got the walls done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Come back in a few days to see what's next.
We could sell spooky hot dogs too.
Spooky hot dogs.
You go through the haunted house and you get a spooky hot dog.
Why not hamburgers?
Hot dogs are easier. I don't know. I think you can make more than
Yeah, that's
at
true.
a time.
Okay. Well, just stay tuned for a haunted house on the go with spooky hot dogs.
Ooh.
You've been standing back here with the glue for a little too long.
Okay, bye.
Huh? This needs to be shaved off a little more.
I heard it lifting the roof a little bit.